got a package in the mail today. Haven't really done many videos for the past, I don't know, year or so, with the exception of like trading cards. So haven't really been showing off many of my sculptures or prints or whatnot, but this one I ordered, box in a box. I ordered about 1.5 years ago, I believe. This is from the collaborative COARSE, COARSE. So, one moment. A little suction in the box. It's pretty heavy. Here we go. And this one, titled Empty Spaces. Pardon me. There were 2 pieces in this body of work, Empty Spaces. One was a surfboard motif and one was a skateboard. I got the skateboard, which is titled Transition. It is, and you can see here it says one piece. Not to be confused with the anime. This is very heavy, considering it's also quite large. It's limited, I believe, to 199, and it's not standard vinyl like many of their previous releases. This is described as vinyl and resin. So, very excited and curious to see this. I guess they've had resin in the past, but it's their typical is, I feel like if I pull this it might stretch the plastic. No, came out pretty clean. So a box and a box and a box, probably another box inside, but so here it is, kind of two-tone box. You can see here with the kind of glossy gray lid, and then the matte standard craft color on the bottom. Let's open this. Pretty exciting. I'm going to check this out real quick and then glove up. Maybe a COA in here. Yes, certificate of authenticity. So that's pretty cool. Signed by both of the artists. So Mark and Sven. I'm trying to think right now. It's been so long since I got one of these sculptures from COARSE. I don't know if my other pieces come with signed COAs, but they do usually come with a card for the friends and family, like this loyalty program. So with the card, once you get so many, I believe it's 3. Once you've purchased 3, then you can join their special COARSE Collectors Loyalty Program. And with their friends and family account, you can usually get in on pre-sales and order early and things like that. I really like the certificate of authenticity. I do wish it was a little thicker of a paper or cardstock, but it's really nice. The hologram, I don't know if you can see that in there, is a really nice touch. And I love the hand signatures as well. I've had, I believe Mark sign some of my pieces, like on the actual sculptures. And that's always really cool and really special. I'll put that together after. So I don't know how much of this has to assemble, but so I am trying to put the foam over here in the same order that I'm taking it out. So it looks like this is the figure. Take him out to the bottom. Just very gently kind of unwrap him. And this feels like resin. Look at the details. Even, I don't know if you can see that, the little sprout of hair on the back of his head. And then that little spot of blood right there on his hand from a presumed injury. Good grief. Look at the traction on the shoes. So good on the detail. All right, so I'm going to place him back in this plastic bag gently so he doesn't get scratched. And then here's his little skateboard. This feels like vinyl. So he feels like resin. This feels like, whoa, that was almost horrible. This feels like vinyl. The wheels don't seem to turn. There's also a little spot of blood on the skateboard deck. It's a really nice metallic detail on the trucks. All right, and then I guess we have to dig this out. I want to put the skateboard back in a little bit. I guess we have to dig this out to get the quarter pipe out. So this is where a lot of the weight comes from also. It looks like this is a huge quarter pipe. It'd be awesome if this thing was signed. Yeah. That's got to be like solid resin. And I really appreciate the resin sculpture over vinyl. So very gently. And I'll try to carefully show this. On the bottom it says COARSE. Of course it does. I don't know if you can see that. And then it has these 4 little feet at the bottom. I'm assuming to keep it from scratching. And then there is the quarter pipe with the coping at the top. All of this looks like it's vinyl. It almost reads like wood. Sorry, I can't really get it all in the shot, but very cool. And then the figure, let's see if this is steady, yeah. And then the figure will lay here on top. Something like that. And then would hold on to his skateboard down here. So it would go into his hand like so. And it worked perfectly first try. So excellent job. I really like this. I like the material, I like the sculpt. I like the weight of it. I don't like picking it up, but I like the actual weight of it, like on the shelf material wise. And I really like the color scheme. But really nice. Yeah. Thank you all for joining.